Chatham? Have you learned anything about them over this week of prep? If not, that's fine.
They have a really big group. We're going to have to stop. We're going to have to play a really solid defense, handle the ball on offense, and box out.
And then last question, Jada. What is the mood for you going into this game? Your junior year, you're playing in a big game. What's it mean to you?
It means a lot. You never really see this happen. It doesn't happen every day, and I'm just really excited to go play.
Well, thanks for joining us, Jada, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
This is Dylan Hutton with Taylor Owens, pregame from the state quarterfinals here in Danville. Taylor, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we were talking just a minute ago about how you lead the Southwest District in points per game in a regular season with 17 points per game. What can you talk about, like your transition from your sophomore year to your junior year? What's changed in your play style?
I've just been going to the gym a lot more with my stepmom, getting up shots, and working on what I need to work on, and just doing the best I can for my team, and that's pretty much all.
So getting ready to head into a big game tonight against Chatham. What's the mood going into that one?
We got to come out and play our best because I know they're not going to let us just have it. And we just gotta have confidence and just outwork them and just come out with a win.
So what's this week been like as far as like going to state? There's been a lot of buzz around it, and what's this week been like?
Well, during practice we've worked on everything that we've needed to work on to prepare for them, I think. Coach Kev has really worked with us this week, and I just think that we're prepared for everything.
Prepared to go. How many points are we expecting tonight from you?
20.
All right. Well, thank you, Taylor, for joining us, and good luck tonight.
So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human. And she's got this little toy she's always playing with, all day long. Tap, 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 bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week, she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg rolls showed up. Like magic. Humans have cool toys.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Tip-Off Show. Dylan Hutton, Mark Harr, both teams warming up over here on the court. We got about 11 minutes to go here before opening tip in this one. Again, from the Bearcat Tip-Off Show. Let's take a look here real quick at the main storylines for tonight's game. Southwest and Dogwood District teams clash to survive and advance to the state semifinals. Again, win or go home from here on out. Timmons versus French. Coach Lauren French against head coach Kevin Timmons of the Cats. Two third-year head coaches meeting tonight in Danville. And Chatham has never been any further than this game under Coach French. So they've kind of got that chip on their shoulder coming into this one. And this is a state quarterfinals in case you're just now tuning in. And the Bearcats look to crash the party and head to the Final Four of the Class 2 state tournament and move on and play either Wise Central or Martinsville on Monday or Tuesday. Let's take a look now at the opponent scouting report. Again, Chatham 22-4 on the year out of the Dogwood District. They were the undefeated. They actually ran right through the Dogwood District, finished 12-0, won the Dogwood District Tournament Championship. They've won 16 straight games, haven't lost since December 30th. They lost by 1 point at Floyd County, 77-76. They score 58 points a game and give up 40. And the starting lineup will look something like this. Talara Stone, a 5'7 senior. Tamari Lee, 5'6 senior, who's at 1,000 points in her career. Kesley Hilton, a 5'9 sophomore, who had 14 boards in the last game against Martinsville. Destiny Wilson, a 5'6 senior, who is also a member of the 1,000-point club. And then anchored in the inside by Bree Price, 5'11 senior center, who had 16 points, 18 boards in that Region C championship game against Martinsville. Also 1,000 points on her resume. The Cavaliers are led by Coach Lauren French, of course, in her third season, hired as a head coach in 2014, a 2008 graduate of Chatham, played college basketball at Randolph College in Lynchburg, and was an assistant at Brookville High School from 2013 to 2014. Under French, the Cavaliers are 58-20, and they've lost last year in the Region 2A West quarterfinals to Floyd County, 63-46. And then in 2015, they lost in the state quarters to Wilson Memorial, 68-62. Some things to expect from Chatham this afternoon. We're going to see an up-tempo style that won't go into a whole lot of sets. They're kind of free-for-all as they go on down the floor. We're going to try to pace it a little bit. But this time, again, the Lady Cats, a pretty athletic team in their own right, want to push up the floor as well. This is a team that's going to try to assert themselves on the boards, play a lot of man-to-man, 2-3 zone as well, mix in that, and a 1-2-2 zone into those throughout the afternoon. So they like to try to mix it up a bit. Chatham has qualified for the state 2 out of the last 3 seasons, and again, they were the 2017-2018 Dogwood District regular season and tournament champs, and just a couple of days ago, they won the Region 2C championship for the first time under Coach Lauren French. Again, that 53-40 win over Martinsville. Here's another key stat for Chatham. Only 6 wins this year against opponents with 500 record or higher. So sort of works against them a little bit. I mean, the district schedule not really that tough here in the Dogwood, but they've played some tough teams, beat Martinsville pretty bad there a couple of nights ago. So still 22-4, very impressive to have that kind of consistency night in and night out. And there's a lot of teams that are under 500 that are still tough outs. We know that.
Yeah, we've had that problem ourselves. Just look at some of the teams we played. I mean, you have some Tazewell teams who were tough, and some of the Lebanon teams we played were really tough. But not dogging them at all. Like I said, great competition that we've played in the Southwest District. I mean, people sleep on it day in and day out, but here we are.
Then to even go out into the other district, into the Mountain West, or in the Mountain 7. I always call it Mountain West. But John Battle didn't have all that great of a year, but they won against Virginia High both times. It's just you never know what you're going to get.
You just got to be better than that team on the night you're playing. You know, that's really all that matters, and that's where we're at tonight.
So that was your team information, a little scouting report there from the Chatham Cavaliers. We've got about 6 minutes and 50 seconds till we get this one underway. Let's take you out to our interview with Coach Timmons. We caught up with him before tonight's game. Welcome to this Bearcat Radio exclusive. This is Dylan Hutton, joined by Coach Kevin Timmons as he and the Lady Bearcats get ready to tip off the VHSL Class 2 state quarterfinal against Chatham here at the Grant Center in Danville. Coach, coming off your loss to Wise Central in the Region D championship, what were your talking points to the girls after the game, and what did you emphasize this week in practice? You've basically had a whole week to get ready. What did you emphasize?
I really felt that we let Wise Central in the second half just attack us without us stepping over. One thing we're going to try to do tonight is step over, help side, close a gap, take a charge. A couple little things we're going to put our bodies on the line tonight and see how bad we really want it.
What was the mood this week in practice?
Everybody upbeat. We had we short and sweet, hour 35, hour 45-minute practices, in and out. Around this time, you only want to save the legs, and if they ain't got it by now, we ain't going to get it.
So what was going through your mind when you woke up this morning and realized that you were one of the 8 teams vying for a state championship?
Just another game. Let's come out and play, continue to advance. We want 3 games. We just don't want 1.
Tonight you'll be facing Chatham, the Cavaliers from Region C. What are the challenges of facing a team out of the area when it comes to preparation? I know we kind of got an advantage with this matchup really with Mr. Harper having coached our athletic director, had some resources we were able to go to, but what are usually the problems?
Just trying to see, tape sometimes is deceiving, not knowing what they look like in person, what they do in person, you can't match in their intensity or anything like that off from the tape. So one thing we're trying to do today is, just get a feel for them early. Really not get a feel for them. Make sure they get a feel for us. Let us play our best basketball. Make sure, and if our best should be the best we have.
It should be a good game if that happens.
Yeah, if we can come to play, it'll be a great outcome.
So let's talk about Chatham just a minute since we were talking about preparation. What should our listeners know about them, and maybe give us some players to watch after that?
Their point guard, 24. I think her last name's Lee.
14, Lee, yeah.
Yeah, no, 24, the Wilson girl, she
Okay.
can play. She scored 1,000 points. The 14, Lee, she can play as well. That big girl in the post, 44, Bree Price, is going to be, a tough matchup for us tonight, just to, figure out what we can do with her and what she can do with us, though. We were talking about they have to guard us just as much as we have to guard them, so try to make it hard on them on both sides of the floor.
What can we expect from them style-wise, at least from what you've heard and seen?
They're going to try to push the tempo. They're going to be a little bit like us. They'll sit back after they'll try to press us early, try to get us to turn the ball over, and then they'll get back into a 3-2 zone, a little bit of man as well.
So what would a win tonight mean for you and the Lady Cats? It would be the first semifinal appearance for them since 2007.
2007. I graduated in 2006. But it'd just be good for us to advance, We're just looking for an opportunity to move on and try to get a little closer to our goal.
Really close to it, too. I mean, we were sitting here, a couple of weeks ago or back in January, we wouldn't have thought this, maybe January 1st. The schedule was pretty tough. So
some people might have not thought about it, but we always did. It was always
had it in your mind.
It was always on a part of our goals. We knew we'd hopefully get here, and we actually gave ourselves a chance to get here by playing well throughout the tournament and playing throughout the district. I think we've believed in ourselves. We doubted ourselves for a little bit, put our heads down. But
it was a tough schedule.
It was a tough schedule, and we fought. We had to take our bumps and bruises, and like we said, we told the girls yesterday, we want it. We say we want it. They're gonna want it too. But who wants the bumps? Who wants the bruises? Who wants the scars? Who wants the wounds from this game tonight? Because you're going to have to fight for it. So
yeah, and for Chatham, this is the game they haven't been able to get past. We talked about how the first round of region has been our kind of bugaboo the last few years. This has been the game where they've been stopped. So they'll have that kind of agenda going for them too tonight. So
okay.
At least under Coach French.
Well, it'll be a good matchup tonight, I think. I think we'll have a good game.
And finally here, Coach, you made it to the state quarterfinals. What's the keys to tonight's game?
Keys to the night, staying disciplined, sliding our feet, contesting shots, boxing out, running the floor, and being true to us. If we can be true to us and do what we do best and not let anybody change that for us, we will be fine.
Now, what matchup are you looking for as far as advantage-wise tonight?
I feel really good about Allie Sidnor tonight. I feel really good about her.
She's been good all postseason.
Yeah, I got a good feeling for her. I think she's and Taylor Owens, too. I think she is the matchup difference. I think they got to find a girl to guard her.
Well, Coach, good luck. Hopefully we keep on talking. We got 2 more to go after this one.
2 more times and get to see your face 2 more times.
Yep. Thank you, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.
Chatham. Welcome to tonight's coverage of Bearcat basketball on Bearcat Radio. We thank you for tuning in. We're under a minute until we get the pregame festivities underway. Of course, we got quite a bit. We got the anthem coming up, starting lineups, then the sportsmanship creed to be read by some players on each team. Of course, the VHSL rule once we get down to this point. But, Mark, we've got 40 seconds. Give us some keys to tonight's game.
I think our first key to the game is we have to be faster than they are. We have to beat them up and down the court on both facets of the game. Number 2 is we need to be deceptive. Make them cheat on the outside three-point shot, shoot the three well enough to get them out on the outside, to allow an inside pass, to break that zone. Number 3 is we need to beat them at their own game. We need to be more physical than they are. We need to out-rebound them. And if we out-rebound them, I think we win this ball game.
Cats getting talked to right now by Coach Timmons, very fired up. Got about 8 seconds before we get going. We're right down on the floor right beside the Cats. This is really a first for you. You haven't been over here. We did it over at Battle whenever last time
we're talking about mic'd up, and Timmons is mic'd up for us tonight.
He should be, shouldn't he? So, again, welcome to the VHSL Class 2 Girls Varsity Quarterfinals from Danville as the 16-10 Bearcats face the 22-4 Chatham Cavaliers. This is Dylan Hutton along with Mar Carr. As we get set here for the starting lineups to be announced.
Quarterfinal game between the visiting Virginia High School Lady Bearcats and the home team Chatham High School Lady Cavaliers.
as getting ready to have the starting lineups be announced. We'll take off the headsets and let you hear that right after this.
The coaches to coach and the officials to call the game. Please support your team in a positive manner.